Think of how we thought about Cam Newton pre-injury, especially the way he was playing with Norv Turner as his OC. He was looking good. They were like 6-2, something like that when he got hurt. Cam Newton is a franchise quarterback star, but not anymore. Now it's like, well, if he can just hang. But I'm sure he doesn't look at himself like I'm just a guy, like I'm just trying to.
Absolutely not.
So to me, Cam's got a chance here to show, man, y'all should have never let me go because of the injury. I think there's pressure.
Yeah, but see, I don't think that there's pressure on him. I think the zero part for me is he's walking to a situation that's extremely new. This isn't Ron Rivera's offense, new coaching staff. He's got to learn things all over again, so it's going to take him some time. What he has to show the Carolina Panthers is that he's healthy and can play however many games is left, that he'll get an opportunity to play.
All right, Evan, he talked me down to a 50. I'm at a 50.
All right,
me off the ledge.
Either way, the Panthers are hoping Cam Newton can get in the zone, and get in the zone is brought to you by AutoZone. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Baker Mayfield, 0-50 to the max. Where's the pressure, Key?
I'd say his is at about a max, right? Because what just happened is he went out there, he won a game with OBJ not in the lineup, and now OBJ has a team called the Los Angeles Rams. But also, this is going to be interesting. When he goes to Foxborough and he plays against the New England Patriots, and I don't know if Nick Chubb is going to be in the lineup or not. Let's assume he's not going to be in the lineup. That's a lot of pressure for Baker Mayfield to have to deliver on the road in Foxborough with money on the line.
Oh, to the max, no doubt. We are watching Baker and Odell now like we're watching Belichick and Brady. All right, okay, it didn't work out with you two, right? But whose fault was it? And who is the winner? Who is the baller? Okay, Baker, your team is banged up. We get it, but you got an excellent roster. Odell's gone. Time the ball.
Brian Gutekunst couldn't deliver Odell Beckham Jr. for Aaron Rodgers. So where's the pressure now? 0-50 to the max for the Packers GM. Max? Key, go.
No, it's zero. I mean, there's no pressure there because OBJ decided that the region that L.A. is in versus the region that Green Bay is in is better suited to fit him, and that's what he wanted to do. There's no pressure on Brian Gutekunst as far as that goes. I don't believe it is. Maybe you guys do.
No, I'm with Key. Zero. You can't move the Pacific Ocean. And also, Gutekunst can look at Rodgers and go, "Hey, Aaron, look at the roster top to bottom. You know, I gave you what you like. Most players in the league would love to play on this roster, even without the quarterback. You got enough to win.
And it's up to Aaron Rodgers to seal that deal, close that deal. It's the players. When you are recruiting, the players aren't going there because of the general manager. They're going there because the other players are recruiting.
That's a good point, too. It's like, Gutekunst really had a good – no, it's Rodgers.
I'd say the pressure is probably 50 on OBJ, not max, not zero. 50 because he wanted out of Cleveland. He wanted to get to a situation where he could thrive in. He landed in Los Angeles with Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay and a cast of characters on the offensive side of the ball that will certainly allow him to get back to his winning ways, that the way that he was winning big in New York with the Giants, catching footballs on Monday night with one hand and do it, became OBJ. He can do that same sort of thing in Los Angeles. The stars are aligned for him to do that. You know, the first time he steps on the field, the people in L.A. are going to go crazy. It's his for the taking.
I'm going to go all the way to the max on OBJ because I agree. I think you're right. Like, if OBJ winds up 4 catches for X number of yards, it's not crazy, but he fits in, he does what he's supposed to do, and they win, that's good. But my point is, they can't get worse. Like, they absolutely must be at least as good as they were before he got there. And really, he's got to play well. So I'm going to go to the max on Odell in a glamour market, on a glamour team, all that.
I'm going to combine the last two here. Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay. Where is the pressure? 0-50 to the max on both of them.
It's max on both of them, but for different reasons. Sean McVay, let's start there as a head coach. He didn't like having Jared Goff at his quarterback, so he made a decision to help give up the farm with Les Snead to go get a guy like Matthew Stafford that could push him over the hump because they didn't get there. They got to the Super Bowl but couldn't win it with Jared Goff. So now, all of a sudden, you go out and you get Von Miller. Now you just sign OBJ.
There are quarterbacks who are facing more pressure, or players in the regular season. Once the playoffs start, there will be very few players who ever lived facing more pressure than Matt Stafford in that first playoff game. You're going to be playing a good team that has, let's say, a 40% chance to beat you, right? Even if you're the favorite. If you lose that game, it's like Stafford's whole legacy's on the line. Was it the Lions just being bad, or was it you, brother, who couldn't win in the playoffs? Oh, is there pressure on Stafford?
And help me here, Evan, in my brain. Jared Goff, whenever he's gone to the playoffs, he's at least gone to the divisional round, right? I mean, he's at least won.
Well, you know what? Dan Graziano might know.
Yeah, Dan.
First time, right? Was it they lose to Atlanta or somebody?
But was that the divisional round?
He advanced a lot.
It seemed like he advanced
I mean,
a lot,
they
whatever,
did
3
fine.
years or whatever.
Yeah, they did fine. Went to the Super Bowl once. Yeah, I think. Look, they have to win the Super. They have to win the Super Bowl. I mean, like this is
Or
it.
at least
Like,
get there.
Yeah, they have to win the Super. I mean, they got there. Like McVay is not going to be happy getting there again and losing. So look, this is a team built to win the biggest of games. Every game it plays. Like this is not. This is how high level can we get at how many different spots? Yeah, Van Jefferson's a nice player. He's a second-year player. Eventually, someday he may be real good. But Odell Beckham can do a lot more for us right now.
Yeah.
Real quick. So Jared Goff, I'm looking now, was lost in the wild card round in 2017 to Atlanta.
That was right.
Then went on a Super Bowl run, but actually they got knocked out in the first round last year.
Was it the first round they got
Oh,
knocked
by
out?
Seattle?
Yeah.
Was it
So
Seattle?
we're impressed by.
Was it Seattle?
What we're
They
in.
beat Seattle, I thought.
Hold on. His record is 0-1 as a starter in the playoffs. Who did they play last year?
He didn't
He
play.
didn't start.
He didn't start. Wolford started.
Yeah.
But no, he didn't start. He came in and replaced Wolford.
Right.
That's what it was.
So but the point is still the same. You got to a Super Bowl with Goff, and now you thought, because it was the lowest scoring Super Bowl of all time, let me get someone to get over the hump. So you traded Goff, a first round, number 1 overall pick, along with 2 firsts and a third for this dude. It's a lot.
It's big. I mean, and they trade a couple high picks for Von Miller. Like this Odell Beckham deal is great for them. They don't have to give up any picks.
Yeah, they pushing all their chips to the table, but I know what you're saying, Dan. Win the Super Bowl. I mean, I guess, but it's so hard to win it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.